If you also want to get a high value for your old coins, then you have come to the right place. We will tell you where and how you can sell your old coins. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of our upcoming videos. It's important to consider factors such as mint year, mint mark, and any signs of wear and tear. Coins with errors, such as misstrikes or off-center designs, can be particularly valuable. The larger, pre-1990 versions of the coin, especially in uncirculated or proof condition, tend to fetch higher prices on the collector's market. What makes the 5 new pence coin even more intriguing is its symbolic relevance beyond the UK. Many countries that were part of the British Commonwealth or had close ties with Britain also adopted similar decimal systems around the same time. This gives the 5 new pence coin an international connection, as it reflects a wider global movement towards decimalization in currency, a move that simplified trade and commerce between nations. In conclusion, the 5 new pence coin is not only a small piece of British currency but also a significant artifact from the country's monetary past. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just beginning your numismatic journey, these coins offer a unique glimpse into history, with their value extending far beyond their face worth. With a close look at the 1970 Canada 1-cent coin, this coin holds a unique place in Canadian coin history, and its story involves interesting details about its design, mintage, and collectible value. Join us as we explore the origins, history, and value of this small yet significant piece of Canadian currency. The 1970 Canadian 1-cent coin was minted at a time when Canada's coinage was transitioning to reflect a modernized era. The coin features the familiar maple leaf twig design on the reverse side, symbolizing Canada's natural heritage. Designed by G. E. Kruger Gray, this motif has become iconic over the years. The obverse side features a young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which was the standard for Canadian coins at the time. In 1970, the Canadian 1-cent was minted in large quantities by the Royal Canadian Mint in Ottawa. Unlike other special years, this cent does not boast any low mintage rarity, but it still holds value to collectors due to its historical context and age. The coin was made from bronze, which consists of 98% copper, 0.5% tin, and 1.5% zinc, giving it a distinct reddish-brown color. The Canadian penny has long held cultural significance as a symbol of everyday transactions and small change. Although the Canadian 1-cent coin was phased out in 2012, it remains a nostalgic item for many Canadians. Collecting coins like the 1970-1 is a way for people to preserve this piece of daily life and monetary history. The 1970 Canada 1-cent coin features the second effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, which depicts her in her younger years. This effigy was created by Arnold Machin, and it was used on Canadian coins from 1965 to 1989. It captures a different era of the Queen's reign, making these coins popular among those interested in her long-lasting legacy. When determining the value of a 1970 Canada 1-cent coin, its condition is critical. Coins that have been well preserved, with minimal scratches and wear, hold higher value. Grades such as mint state MS, or about uncirculated O, indicate better conditions and can lead to higher prices in the collector's market. Collectors often seek out these higher-grade coins, and finding a 1970 cent in pristine condition is quite rare. While the 1970 Canada 1-cent coin is generally common, it can still fetch a premium depending on its grade. In circulated condition, it may be worth just a few cents above face value. However, in uncirculated, high-grade condition, it can reach a few dollars. Special proof-like or error coins from this year holds both historical significance and collector interest. Join us as we explore its design, origin, and the factors that influence its value in today's numismatic market. $1 million. The 1976 Australian 2-cent coin stands as a representation of Australia's transition from pounds, shillings, and pence to the decimal currency system, which took effect in 1966. This change was a monumental moment in the country's financial history and required a new set of coins to represent smaller denominations. Among them was the 2-cent coin, which was issued until 1991, when Australia began phasing out smaller coins due to inflation and rising production costs. One of the most notable aspects of the 2-cent coin is its design, created by Stuart Devlin, who was appointed by the Royal Australian Mint to design the reverse side of many of Australia's decimal coins. The 2-cent coin features the frill-necked lizard Chlamydosaurus kingi, a native species of reptile recognized by its distinctive frill around its neck. The choice of the frill-necked lizard was part of a broader effort to highlight Australian fauna, and the coin remains beloved for this artistic tribute to the country's wildlife. The obverse of the 1976 Australian 2-cent coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, as designed by Arnold Machen. This version of the Queen's portrait was used on Australian coins from 1966 until 1984, making it a familiar image for many. The combination of the regal portrait and the iconic wildlife on the reverse reflects a balance of Australia's ties to the British monarchy and its unique national identity. When assessing the value of the 1976 2-cent coin, condition plays a crucial role. Coins graded as fine or very fine often carry minimal value beyond their face value. However, those that are uncirculated or proof can attract much higher prices from collectors. Proof coins, which are specially minted with a high-quality finish for collectors, are often the most valuable and may command significant premiums. Coins with mint errors, such as off-center strikes or die cracks, are particularly sought after in the numismatic world, and a rare error could substantially increase the coin's value. Over the years, the 1976 Australian 2-cent coin has become a key piece for collectors of decimal Australian coins. While it may not carry the same historical weight as coins from earlier periods, its representation of the country's decimal transition makes it an important part of Australia's modern monetary history. The simplicity of the design coupled with the relevance of the frill-necked lizard too. We'll explore the background of the 1971 Lincoln cent, its historical significance, and its current value in the numismatic market. Whether you're an avid collector or simply curious, you're in for a treat. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, became one of the most popular and widely circulated coins in the United States. Its enduring design features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse front side, sculpted by Victor David Brenner, and has remained a symbol of American history and culture ever since. The 1971 Lincoln cent was minted during an era marked by economic challenges, including inflation and shifts in metal composition due to the rising cost of copper. While earlier Lincoln cents were primarily made of bronze, the 1971 version maintained a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, which is a characteristic shared by pennies, minted from 1959 to 1982. This makes the coin relatively heavy compared to modern cents, which have a much higher zinc content. One of the key points of interest for collectors when it comes to the 1971 Lincoln cent is the various mint marks. The coin was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D Mint Mark, and San Francisco S Mint Mark. Each version has its own unique characteristics, with the S Mint Mark from San Francisco often being the most desirable for collectors, especially in higher grades. In terms of scarcity, the 1971 Lincoln cent isn't particularly rare in circulated condition, but well-preserved uncirculated specimens can fetch higher values. Coins graded by professional services, such as those in mint state MS condition, are especially sought after. A high-grade 1971 Lincoln -1 can sell for significantly more than its face value, especially if it exhibits strong details, minimal wear, and bright luster. Additionally, era coins from 1971 have garnered interest in the numismatic community. Some of these errors include off-center strikes, double dies, and improper metal mixes. If you're lucky enough to find a 1971 Lincoln cent with one of these errors, its value could be exponentially higher than a standard issue coin. As for value, a typical 1971 Lincoln cent in circulated condition is worth slightly more than its face value due to the copper content, but uncirculated or era coins can be valued at several dollars or more, depending on their grade and condition. For example, a well-preserved 1971 Lincoln cent from the San Francisco Mint in MS-65 condition can fetch anywhere from $10 to $30 or more at auction. In conclusion, by exploring the 1963 British sixpence, this iconic coin, a symbol of British history and culture, has an intriguing backstory tied to its era and holds significant value for collectors today. From its origins to its current market worth, let's uncover the details that make the 1963 sixpence a prized addition to any collection. The British sixpence, introduced during the reign of Edward VI in the 16th century, remained in circulation for over 4 centuries. By 1963, It had evolved both in design and significance, holding a special place in British currency and everyday life. It was made from cupronickel, an alloy of copper and nickel. After silver was replaced in 1947 due to rising metal costs, this change marks an important transition in British coinage, as earlier versions contained silver, making them more valuable for collectors. The obverse side of the 1963 sixpence features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, who had ascended the throne a decade earlier. The coin displays her youthful image, symbolizing the beginning of a new Elizabethan era. The reverse side showcases the Tudor rose, thistle, shamrock, and leek, representing England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales respectively, emphasizing the unity of the British Isles. The intricate design and symbolism behind this coin make it an appealing piece for history enthusiasts and coin collectors alike. In terms of value, the 1963 sixpence is sought after by both casual collectors and numismatists. While its face value was small, its historical context and connection to mid-20th century Britain elevate its worth. Many collectors look for coins in pristine condition, known as uncirculated or in mint state. These coins tend to fetch higher prices due to their rarity and preservation. However, even circulated coins can hold decent value depending on their condition and the demand in the market. Interestingly, the sixpence has more than just financial worth, it also holds cultural significance. Traditionally, a sixpence was given to brides to place in their shoe on their wedding day, a symbol of good luck and prosperity. This custom, known as something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue, and a sixpence in her shoe, is still practiced by some brides today, adding a touch of heritage to modern weddings. The year 1963 itself was notable in British history. The country was emerging from the post-war era, with the economy recovering and cultural shifts beginning to take shape. This coin captures a snapshot of Britain during this time of monarchy, establishing its post-war identity, and a nation on the verge of the transformative swinging 60s. This connection to a broader historical context enhances its appeal for those fascinated by the stories behind. If you liked our video, please give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.